एक तरह स्क्रीन पर देख पहले या लाइव ऑन फेसबुक जैसी.
Hi Namrata, how are you?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Today's 30th show, back to back we are doing. This is 30th show. And we've had new topics every day. Almost every day we did a show with a new topic and different topic every day. And you won't believe we've had many doctors, almost 14 doctors were there. And yesterday's show was one of the best shows ever with about 8 eminent speakers. And we were all talking about so many things, so many interesting things about particularly related to weight, how to keep our weight in check. And so it was a great session. And today again, we are doing a completely different session. So it's like an alternate therapy that you're giving giving a big challenge to medicine. Now you'll give us a cure away from the medicine.
Yes, without side effects.
It'll be fun to watch. In fact, I think your friends must be here. You must say hello to them.
Hi.
How are you all?
Hello, everybody.
Most of the videos are off. I must thank Seema ji because of her, Miss Seema Daga. She's the one who referred your name. So I will especially thank her. And today's show is about something that we all want to learn. So tell us more about where did you learn this? How do you learn this?
Sujok therapy, you have it's overlooked by an international association wherein we have lecturers all over the world. So Sujok is practiced all over the world, though it's a Korean therapy. So we have associations in every country which handle the lecturer portfolios. The lecturers organize classes, courses online and face-to-face. And there are several levels that you have to clear. Each level has an examination. And after you pass in each exam, you get a certificate from the International Association.
So you are certified to treat people with this therapy, right?
Yes, certified to treat. I'm also a certified lecturer for the basic level of Sujok from the International Sujok Association.
So as a matter of interest, if anybody at any age wants to learn, is there a bar on age also, or no, anybody can?
There is no bar on age. You need very minimum knowledge of the basic body parts, basic anatomy, very basic anatomy which you learn in school.
Okay.
So anybody and everybody can do it, at least the first few basic levels. And in today's this ongoing period of this pandemic, it is of utmost importance that at least one person in the family knows a self-help system, so that you can cure common ailments at home. सर्दी खांसी के लिए बाहर नहीं निकलना पड़े अभी. Aches and pains, छोटी मोटी बीमारियां घर पे ही सॉल्व हो जानी चाहिए.
But वो कैसे सीखा कैसे जाए? मतलब this is something very interesting. अब वो 2-3 साल का कोर्स है या 2-3 महीने का कोर्स है या 10-15 दिन का कोर्स है, क्या होता है?
Basic level of Sujok is a 21-hour course.
Okay.
So if you it's upon the lecturer how they decide to take the course. They can take it to a full 4-day course wherein you take 4 hours in each day and teach. Or you can divide it into smaller segments and teach it over a week, or like usually how I take classes in the weekends. So every weekend I take like a 3 to 4 hour class on Saturday, Sundays.
Is it online course you're taking the class, or you are actually doing it?
Actually doing it from a center, but right now we're trying to bring this course online so that everybody can do it from the comfort of their houses.
Now again, if you're talking about Sujok, there are so many other ways of also doing acupressure. Today, normally, because when you have to get to a subject like today's, I really had to do some research work on my Google. So it says that there are different types of such therapies in acupressure.
Yes.
So why should one choose Sujok?
So basically, every civilization that we had, it has been known to have its own method of acupressure. So which has been passed down over the years, and now every country has its own system of acupressure. But over the years, a lot of this information has gotten lost. revolutions हुए हैं, demolition हुआ है, Nalanda University and everything. So ये एज ओल्ड acupressure systems अभी हम लोग को complete knowledge नहीं मिलता है. We don't get the logic and the reasoning behind that system. अभी क्या दिया जाता है कि ये चार्ट है, इसमें चार्ट में यहाँ पे हार्ट का पॉइंट है, यहाँ पे आई का पॉइंट है. There is no logic behind it. There is no sequence behind it. So you basically have to mug it up. You have to memorize those points. So wherein Sujok is actually a much newer therapy. It's just 40 years old. So it's been developed by Professor Park Jae-woo from Korea. So basically what he did was he took bits and pieces from each civilization. Like he took the chakra system from the Indian civilization. He took the meridian energy system from the Chinese civilization. He took the diamond energy system from the Egyptian civilization, and then he put it all together. So on a very basic level, Sujok therapy is very logical, has a reasoning behind it. And when on the basic level, Sujok is just using our hands and feet to treat the entire body. So we will see that these points are arranged on our hands and feet in such a way that they form a miniature of the body. It's like a body, your entire body is placed in a very sequence and orderly manner on your hand and on your feet. So we have like 4 remote controls to our body, 2 hands and 2 feet.
Yeah.
So today I know I've received a very big list of diseases, but
I was understanding from you. Actually, somebody came in between, so I was wondering what happened. Now, in Sujok, what do you mean by Sujok? What does it stand for actually?
So Sujok therapy, the name itself holds the meaning of the system.
Okay.
Sujok is the combination of 2 Korean words, wherein Su means hands and Jok means feet.
Okay.
So it basically tells you that we are trying to treat the entire body using our hands and feet.
Okay.
Again, repeating, we have 4 remote controls.
So that I understood. So Sujok is what I wanted to understand. SU joke is what I wanted to understand. Why it is called Sujok and why is it connected with this? So now, why Sujok? Like you explained that it is more scientific, correct?
Yeah.
Now you are trying to say that the others, if they have a position of heart, is say here, and if Sujok says the point is here. So why should I believe that Sujok is better and the other one is not right?
No, I will not say the other therapy is not right. It's just that it's always easier to follow something you understand the logic behind. You don't have to memorize Sujok. It's simple to master. Basically, once you know how your body parts are placed in your body, you will be able to manifest it on your hand and locate the point. You don't have to memorize points. Like.
And what are they using in Sujok? Like suppose if you have to treat in Sujok, is it like we only use the fingers or there are other things to be used for treating?
There are a lot of modalities we use. For basic level of Sujok, we can use our fingers, our hands to stimulate. We can use diagnostic probes. These steel probes are very available, very easily available. We have a wooden probe also, or if you don't have all this, just a pen will do. You can use a pen. We have rings to massage points. They come in different colors. Then other than this, we use needles. In the higher levels, we use magnets. We use colors. Color therapy has amazing results, especially for kids. And we have moksha. This is heat therapy, moxibustion that we do, giving heat in that area to stimulate that area. So there are various modalities, various modes of delivery. Sujok therapy is the science, and acupressure and acupuncture is the mode of delivery that I decide on.
Okay, so these different modalities that you mentioned, they'll be used for different purposes, or maybe the same treatment has different usage. You will use all of them for one single treatment also.
Yes, can be used. Everything can be used for one single
depending on the level of his ailment.
Exactly.
Okay. How difficult it is, so you decide where to take and which one to use.
So in the basic level, we are only going to work on the physical aspect, wherein we feel the problem is lying in the physical body. When we go further into higher levels of Sujok, we talk more about the metaphysical aspect, about the energies. So then we activate the chakras, the meridians, the zones. So that in that we are basically increasing and decreasing energy. But in the basic level, we are harmonizing energy. We're not increasing and decreasing. We're completely normalizing it and harmonizing it. So that's why there is no side effect in this system.
Okay, and then why, if I have to use so many gadgets, I read somewhere that this is the best way of self-treatment, right? I mean, can you tell us more about the self-treatment concept in Sujok?
So basic Sujok, which is again based on the physical aspect, it's basically on your hand and feet. You always have your knowledge with you and always have your hand. You can use anything to treat. You can use anything to stimulate. Anything you get your hands on. You can use even normal home remedies like tulsi patta. You put it on the point, it will give you results. So it is very easy, simple to master. Very highly effective. If the point is located accurately, then you will see instant results, and it's accessible to everybody. You don't need to know a lot of science, a lot of biology to learn Sujok.
Okay, and what is this? Why is the hand and feet used for this treatment? Like you said that we have our entire body is replaced, or they have these points in the hand and feet. So you don't use other parts of the body to the treatment, or it's just hand and feet alone?
We can use other parts of the body, but we've chosen hands and feet because we have very highly biologically active points located on our hands and feet. See, our hands are always being used. We're doing a lot of manual work. Nowadays, it's not the same. We're using touch phones, so we don't have enough stimulation in our hands. This is again another reason why there is so much illness around, so much suffering around, because we're not getting adequate stimulation of our hands and feet. If you do exercise, walk bare feet in the morning, all this will stimulate your points. So it is very practical, only using your hands and feet. It's not always possible to stimulate pressure points all over the body.
Right, I get it. So what then? How do you? Can you please? You were mentioning that you wanted to share some presentation to tell us more about the different points and how to educate that. I think most of us are here now, so you could start the presentation.
Okay, I'll do so. This is a very small presentation put together, very few slides. Just wanted you all to be able to see the placement of the points. Firstly, this is the founder of Sujok therapy, Professor Park Jae-woo, who's a Korean philosopher. His basic aim was to create a pain-free, suffering-free smile civilization. He wanted everybody around him to be always smiling. So he devoted his whole life in spreading this science. Now, this is what we're going to be talking about today. This is the standard correspondence system, wherein all our body points are very orderly placed on our hands and feet. We'll be talking about our hands more. So here you can see how they've placed the points, and you can get a basic idea how they've placed the head on the thumb, and on the index finger and on the little finger we have the hands, and on the middle and the ring finger we have the feet. Now, how did this come into existence? This came into existence when Professor Park, he started observing the similarities between his hand and feet, hand and body. तो ऐसे अगर हम लोग देखेंगे हैंड और बॉडी में ऐसे कोई सिमिलैरिटी समझ नहीं आएगा, बट अगर ध्यान से देखें तो जैसे हम लोग के हैंड में भी 5 फिंगर्स है, बॉडी में भी 5 प्रोट्रूजन्स है, 1 head, 2 hands and 2 legs. Okay, then if you see that our head is short and round, whereas the other extremities are arms and legs, they're long, slender. So even in the hands, we see that our thumb is short and round, while the other fingers are long. Then if you place the hand like this, if you put it like this, you can see that the middle 2 fingers are touching the surface, while the thumb is in another direction, and the index finger and the little finger is in between. So we can make out that maybe these two middle fingers can be our legs, because when we are standing, our feet are touching the ground, our arms are in between. So these will be our arms, the index finger and the little finger, and our head is on the thumb, manifested on the thumb. Now, the head hosts the brain. The brain basically controls your entire body. Similarly, the thumb in our hands is also controlling the entire, all the functions of the hand. Without a thumb, you will not have a grip. You will not be able to do more than, I think, all of your work. Without the thumb, your hand will pretty much be useless. So from this similarity, we can basically place the points. We can see that the head is manifested on the thumb region, the head and neck, while the arms are manifested on the index and the little finger, and the legs are manifested on the middle finger and ring finger. Now we can see that the head has two segments. In the thumb also we have two segments. So the first segment is where the head is placed. Now, if you see the presentation, you can see how the organs of the head are placed. On the vertex of the thumb, on the tip absolutely, we have a brain. Okay. So when you're very stressed, you have a headache, you know what to do. You have to massage your tip, massage your thumb tip. You can use anything. You can use a pen, or if you have a probe on you, you can use it to massage it nicely. So going over the list of diseases that you all have given, I'm going to try and cover it as I explain the location of the point. So in the head, like a lot of you have asked for migraine points. Now migraine is sometimes one-sided, and sometimes it's on the temples, the temporal side, or it's sometimes all over. So you place your hand in front of you. Now supposing your right temple is hurting, so you locate it on the right side of your thumb.
Namrata,
Massage it.
since you are visible on a very small part of the screen,
Yes.
would you like to take this off and then show it, because then they can't see it? Because if they're watching on the mobile phone, there'll be a very small window showing you.
Okay.
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 If you are done with this, you can complete this, and then you then start showing the points.
Okay, so what I'll do is basically I show the massaging techniques later.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can also show the points because यहाँ पर either you use a cursor to show the points.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah, then we can understand which point are you talking about.
Okay. So I was talking about the temporal regions here on the sides, if you can see.
Yes.
We'll massage this area. If the whole of the forehead is hurting, then this entire area.
Yes.
You can nicely massage it. And then going on to high blood pressure, which is again working on your head. So when your blood pressure is skyrocketing, it's going very high, say above 170, 100, exceeding 200 also. So what we can do is basically this tip of your head can be immersed in cold water, or you can put blue color on it. You can use a blue sketch pen, marker pen, anything. So this blue color will soothe the area and bring down the blood pressure. If your blood pressure is staying okay, say around 160, 80, still a little high on the higher side, then you can color it green. Green has harmonizing effects. So you can color the tip green. You can color the tip green, if you can see. And for insomnia, again, we need to silence our mind, the overworking mind. So again, we can use a blue color to soothe and calm down our mind. Okay, moving on to the eyes now. You can see where they're located on the thumb. So for any eye-related issue, you can locate these points. Now, when you're locating points, how do you know that you've located the correct point? Supposing you have a problem in the right eye and you look for it on the right side, you locate it, you will keep stimulating the point, you will keep pressing the point, and on one such region, you will find a sharp pain, which is not found in all the other points. This sharp pain will give you a jolt, absolutely. So this is going to be a correct point. So why does this happen? Usually when there is a continuous energy flow, energy circulation in our body, when there is a break in this energy flow, that is when this illness arises. When there is a break in this energy flow, the affected area, it releases a signal which goes to these corresponding points, and it excites the point and creates a energy crystal over there. Now when we press these corresponding points, the energy crystal, when it slowly starts to break, it is very painful. The area is very tender. This energy crystal, on being completely broken, it releases a curative wave, which goes back to the affected area and fixes the energy short circuit over there. So then the whole thing gets normalized. The energy flow gets corrected, and slowly the problem gets normalized. So moving on, if you have eye issues like eye infection, or you just want to improve your eyesight, regular massage of these points are very helpful. For people with a lot of eye infections, you can use red color on these areas. With poor eyesight, you can use red color in these areas. If you have burning issues in the eye, you can use blue color in these areas. You can also put seeds. You can put moong seeds or methi seeds and press. That is added stimulation. Okay, with the life force, combined with the life force of the seed. Then going on to the nose. How many of you all have?
We're talking about two thumbs. So which thumb would we use? I mean, is it related to the side of the eye, left eye, right eye? वैसा कुछ नहीं?
Yes, definitely. If you have a problem in the left side, you will prefer to use your left hand. And if the problem is on the right side, then you prefer to use your right side, hand.
Again, if I'm using the thumb of the left hand, then I will use the left side of the thumb point, is it?
Yeah. So the basic placement is, when you're seeing organs in the upper body, is like this.
Yes.
You place your hand like this. So then what happens if you divide, this side is my right side and this side is my left side. This is my left hand.
Okay. I get it.
Okay.
So accordingly, if it is my left eye, I use the left side of my left eye, like this.
Yes.
Okay. I get it.
And on the right hand, again, the same thing happens. This is my left side and this is my right side. So this will be my left eye and this will be my right eye. Okay.
Yeah.
So those of you who are suffering with snoring issues, the nose point is very, very important. If you have a partner who snores and disturbs your sleep, locate this point and place a clove, long seed, or black pepper will also work. Stimulate it well. Then for earwax issues,
highlight that point once again, the snoring point.
Here, can you see?
Yeah.
Okay.
उस पे फिर क्या करना चाहिए? You put in some.
You can put a clove, long बोलते हैं ना?
हाँ, long क्या कर उसको press करना चाहिए वहाँ पे.
Long को वहाँ पे आप टेप से लगा सकते हो. You can use any tape available, paper tape or transport, anything. उसको लेके आप वहाँ चिपका दोगे और फिर वहाँ press करो. Okay. And for blocked nose, you will give heat or color red over there. You can color red and put a black pepper seed and press it nicely. Again, for a runny nose also, you can do the same.
समझ में नहीं आ रहा. 2-3 पॉइंट बता दिए, थोड़ा कंफ्यूज हो रहा है, थोड़ा स्लो जाइए.
अच्छा.
You were saying about the first of all, you said that this point is there, the nose point.
Yes.
Now you're giving us several remedies of the nose point.
And
उसको आप जरा repeat कर दीजिए ना फिर से.
Okay. So nose से we have snoring issues. We can stimulate the nose point. We can place a long or a clove seed or a black pepper seed. Stick it on a tape, put it on the located point and press it nicely. So this can be kept, this seed can be kept up till 7 to 8 hours for stimulation. So it will give natural stimulation combined with the life force of the seed. So it heals the area better. Okay. Now for the blocked nose, again we stimulate the point of the nose. Now the nose is blocked. We need to unclog it. So logically thinking, we will provide it with heat to unclog it, to melt the mucus inside. So then we'll use either we'll use some sort of heat so that we can give heat there, or we can just give we can color red. Red also signifies heat. So we can color the nose point red. Again, we can place a black pepper seed, stick it on it and stimulate it. Is that all right?
Yeah, go on.
Okay.
Please go on.
Also, the sinus area, a lot of people suffer with sinusitis. So the sinus area is basically the cavity around your nose and eye. This is very painful in many people who are suffering with sinusitis. So you can basically go ahead and press this entire region. I'm showing it with the cursor on the image. This entire region can be pressed nicely. You can use heat, or you can color red. If there is mucus inside, it will come out. So basically, we don't suppress any of the mucus inside. We like to take it out rather than suppress it within. When you suppress it, usually the problem seems to arise again in a few days. When you take it out, you're once and for all clear of it.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, going over to the ears, you can see the ears are on the side. Okay, on your thumb, there is, if you see the side of your thumb, you can see there is a line demarking the back of your hand and the palm area. That black and white line, the tan line. So basically on that border line, the ears are placed. So any of you who have trouble sitting on an airplane, your ears get blocked, you can continuously stimulate these points. You can use your hand and just press both sides of the thumb like that, continuously all throughout the flight. Okay. Earwax issues, ear infection issues, you can do the same point. You can stimulate it, you can apply heat to it, you can put red color, you can put seeds, you can put pepper seeds, or you can put moong or methi seeds. We'll roughly cover what kind of seeds you can use a little after I finish this. Okay, now the mouth region. Now for the mouth, we have a very small point, but we can use it for every issue, like mouth ulcers. If you have mouth ulcers, you can color blue on this area, on the mouth region. Okay. Then for kids with speech issues, stammering issues, you can color red. Also, along with that, you'll have to give them an additional point on the brain, because the brain controls the speech. Okay. So for stammering, we can stimulate the mouth point, color it red, also give a point on the brain, can color it red to stimulate, to improve that function, to clear out the speech. Now, have I missed any of the head, any of the problems in the head region?
I think you're fine, going fine. Just that I was just wondering that as the name goes, acupressure, I thought it was only point pressures. But here we are using so many things. तो अब कौन सा वाला कब कैसे यूज करना है वो थोड़ा सा कॉम्प्लिकेट हो जा रहा है. जैसे आप बता रहे रेड यूज करना है या अपने लोग उसको ब्लू यूज करना है.
हाँ, तो ये मैं वापस we will clear this out again in the end. It's very logical. आप खुद सोचिए कि कहीं पे आपको stimulation देना है, कहीं पे आपको उसका function बढ़ाना है. You want to increase the vitality of that place, then you give it red color, which also denotes heat.
Okay.
कहीं पे आपको कोई एरिया को कूल डाउन करना है, जैसे आपको माइंड को शांत करना है, आपको ब्लड प्रेशर को घटाना है, then you will use blue. कहीं भी swelling होगा.
It's a normal felt pen. It's a normal felt pen that we'll use, right? The normal sketch pen.
Yes, I prefer to use non-toxic markers because I treat a lot of children and they put their hands in their mouth. So non-toxic markers are now very easily available also.
So somebody just asked a question about toothache. Can toothache be cured with this?
Yes, with the standard stimulation, definitely toothache can be cured. Now again, we'll go back. Supposing you have a toothache on the right side. Okay, again, keeping our hand in front of us. This is my left hand. Now, if I want to treat the right side, so I will prefer my right hand. Now, this is the right area. So I can stimulate the mouth point over here. You can use a pen, or you can locate the point first and then nicely stimulate it. Now, there is another system completely devoted to the dentistry, the mouth system, but we're not going into that. But you can press all your nails for to take also. So on the nails, you have all points to your teeth also.
So nail off all the fingers or
Yes.
just the thumb?
You can use all the finger nails for your teeth.
Okay, let's take some questions on this head part so that we can move on to the next part. Anybody wants to know anything about the head part first? Can raise your hands, please. Specifically asking about the head part. That will be little organized. And I don't see any hands raised, so we can move on to the next part. I think we've covered most of it.
That's nice. Okay, I was just missing fever. So usually I do not like to treat fever when it's a normal fever, because fever is usually the denotion that your body is telling you there is some sort of infection inside.
Yeah.
And it's your body's way of cleaning that infection out. It raises its temperature and basically flushes out the toxins, the bacteria, the bad bacteria. So I don't like to treat the fever. Rather, I treat the infection. I try to find out what is the infection in the body, either cold and cough or digestive issues, stomach issues. But if the fever is very, very high and it's going on to the brain, then I will recommend you to cool your head. Again, we can do the same thing. Either you immerse your fingertips into cold water, all your fingertips, including the thumb, all your fingertips into cold water, or you color blue on the tip. Okay.
Okay. We have some questions that have come up for the face or that upper area. One is hair fall. The other is face pigmentation. Then we have, we've covered migraine already. So migraine is also asked. So, and I see tinnitus.
Okay.
Tinnitus
This is a problem in your ear.
Yeah.
It's basically when the nerve inside has gotten compressed due to some infection and there's a continuous sound. Definitely, when you stimulate the ears, you will find treatment. In fact, tinnitus has no allopathy treatment. So Sujok is one of the best treatments available for tinnitus today. So you have to, again, identify the ear which is giving you trouble, left or right, go on to the left or right hand, and then stimulate that point, the ear point. You can give red heat to stimulate that area so that that compression of the nerve releases. Okay. And
Yeah.
you can put a black pepper seed and press it nicely.
Okay. Hair fall. How do we do hair fall?
Hair fall, again, if you see, this is the front of our head. So definitely the back of our head is this nail area. So as Ramdev ji has made it famous, you basically rub all your nails together. Later on, we will discuss how all the tips of your fingers are also the heads. Okay. So for hair fall, I will recommend you to rub your nails together. Also, if you want for hair fall, you can color this area. Can you see this area?
Yes.
This area black, but I will only recommend you do it at night when you're going to sleep. Okay. So this area will, coloring it black will stop the hair fall happening.
Okay. Now, can you remove the slide and let's come face to face, because we can see your finger points better then.
Okay.
Yes. Now we can do that. Yeah.
Yeah. So for hair fall, we're coloring this region black, but I recommend you all do it only at night. And if you have very low BP issues, a tendency to low BP, so then I will not recommend you doing it. Rather, you can color green, which is a harmonizing color. And you can put castor oil. Mummy bolti mathe pe castor oil lagao. Aap point pe laga lo if you don't like the oil in your hair. Point pe lagaiye castor oil. Massage it nicely. That will also improve the blood circulation, stunt the hair fall, and also improve your hair growth.
Excellent. Next, we go on to the next organ. Are we left with, can anybody raise your hand if you have missed out on any head related issue? डायरेक्टली हैंड रेज कर दीजिए प्लीज. मैसेज चैट बॉक्स में फिर वो कॉम्प्लिकेट हो जा रहा है. या somebody's raised hand. Let's go straight. Yes, I'm unmuting. Karishma ji, unmuted. बोलिए.
Yeah, it's face pigmentation that I wanted to know about, what are the points for the face pigmentation?
See, the root cause of the pigmentation.
Hello?
Hi, can you hear?
Can you read me?
Yeah, I can. So the root cause of the pigmentation lies in the digestive system. It lies with the liver and everything, which we'll cover as we move forward. But for the spots that have already appeared on your face, you can use color therapy. It really helps. And you can even use home remedies like aloe vera gel helps. Now, vitamin C is the craze. You can try putting some vitamin C on the face, that is on your thumb, where your face is supposed to be. You can color it orange. So the color orange basically will give you a glow and will lessen any kind of marks on your face. But again, orange is not recommended if you have acne or pimples. That will increase the acne or pimple. Coming to acne and pimple, you can soothe it because it's a form of heat erupting. You can soothe it by putting blue color. You can just massage it. And again, acne and pimple, their root cause is again in the digestive system. So when we go to the digestive system, we'll cover. If your digestion is good, you will not have these marks and pimples on your face.
Excellent. We have another hand raised. Let's take them in. Mamta Tibriwalji, I'm unmuting you.
Hello.
Haji.
Hello. Which
Yes,
point to
ma'am,
be
can hear
treated
you.
for concentration and for increasing the memory of a child?
For concentration and improving the memory, you can again stimulate the tip, your brain nicely, even the back of the head. There are some important glands which control these functions, control the distraction levels of a child. So you can just nicely stimulate the head. Okay. And you can even, if possible, on the when I was sharing the image, we had the image of the foot also. So on the foot, you can see the head is on the big toe. So maybe while he's sleeping, maybe you can just tape a walnut to the head area on his foot. The walnut looks like the brain. So to increase the brain capacity, to improve concentration, you can work on the brain by putting a walnut on the head point on your foot. It's difficult to put it on the hand point, not practical. So then on the foot point.
Thank
Are
you.
you done, man? Thank you. I'll unmute Simi Gupta ji. You can please ask.
Hi, Namrata.
Hi.
Hi. I have 3 questions. One is I want to know which are the points for collagen stimulation on the face. And when you attend to the stomach area, you can tell us about increasing immunity and metabolism. You can answer that time, but you can tell me about collagen stimulation now.
So collagen stimulation, again, the substance is again stimulated when there is breakdown of food happening and when the body is utilizing those nutrients. So again, we have to go to the digestive system. The liver is very important. And other than that, just for a good stimulation so that it is equally distributed on your face, you can massage the entire face area. Okay. So whatever you're putting on your face on a daily basis, all the natural remedies that are using, home remedies, you're putting aloe vera gel, you can try and apply it on the hand. I'm very lazy a person. I don't put anything on my face. I'll put it on my thumb.
Okay.
Even when you have a headache, you can use balm on your fingertip. You'll see the change.
I'll do that. I'll try and let you know that. Thank you.
Actually, it's no harm trying. These methods are so different and useful. We may get benefits. Before we move on to the next organ, I just want to share that we have just fixed a program for tomorrow. Mr. Karan Kakkad is joining us at 4 o'clock to talk more about food. We move on. I think no more questions coming in for face. We can move to the next organ. Let's move to the next organ now.
Okay. So can I start sharing the screen again?
Yes, please, if you
Okay. So moving to the second segment of our thumb, we have the neck here. Now, lot of sore throat issues, dry cough. So you can stimulate the whole of the neck. We also have the tonsils over here. Now the tonsils are placed somewhere here. It is partially above this line, which is the jaw. Okay. So one tonsil is here and one on the other side. So now tonsillitis is very common in children. If you feel if there is visible swelling of the tonsils, you can see the swelling. You can nicely stimulate this region. Put 2 moong seeds and press for your kids. Okay. And moving on, the next most important organ in the neck is the thyroid, which is not located over here, but I'd like to show it on my hand because it is very important. A lot of people are suffering from hypothyroid. Now, how do you all identify hypothyroid and hyperthyroid? My mother always says, "वो मोटा होने वाला thyroid और वो पतला होने वाला thyroid." So hypothyroid is basically where the symptom you see is that you're putting on weight, and hyperthyroid is where you're losing weight. So hypothyroid is when your thyroid organ is not working up to its optimal level. It's not functioning at its best. So for that, your thyroid is just at the nape of the neck, just at the end. Okay, right here in our body. On our hand, you'll see it right here.
Could you show it on that cursor?
Yes, I can do that on this line over here.
Okay.
Is this visible? Is this visible?
Yes, yes, yes.
So for hypothyroid, so your thyroid is basically a butterfly shaped organ. So you can draw a nice red butterfly over here. So hypothyroid, you're wanting to stimulate the thyroid, you're wanting to give it heat to make it work properly. So you'll give it a red color to stimulate it further, or you can even give heat. You can put pepper seeds, or you can put any seed which is red in color, say orange in color, masoor dal, you can put and stimulate that area. Now for hypothyroid, the thyroid gland is overworking itself. So you want it to slow down, calm down. So you're going to put blue color in that region. Okay. All right. So this is the neck region. For any, if you're supposing you're choking, there is something stuck in your pipe over here, food or wind pipe. So you can see this pipe, you can stimulate this region. Okay. So your food pipe and wind pipe run parallelly. All right, so you can nicely stimulate this region. Now, if you're choking and something has gotten stuck in your throat, so you can do directional massage. When you're choking and you want to throw that piece stuck in your throat out of your mouth, you will massage this upwards in this direction, from the neck all the way up till the mouth. Okay. And if you're trying to gulp it down, you're wanting to send it down, then the direction of the massage will become opposite. You push it from the mouth down the throat. This can be used while vomiting also. A lot of people like to stick their finger in and vomit. So you want to vomit, you can basically just massage upwards to throw it out of your body.
Seriously? ऐसा होता है क्या?
Vomiting का symptom आ रहा हो, फिर तो stomach से all the way बाहर फेंकना है आपको.
You are saying with so much of conviction, I'm believing you, but we'll have to try it out. And
No,
I have to see the recording. In fact, we have to start seeing the recording now more often.
No, so I suffered from motion sickness as a kid, and so when I was traveling on a tour on the bus, so I tried it actually. I really don't like vomiting, so I would always massage it downwards. I don't want it to come out, and it's really helped me. In fact, I've even used color to just soothe it. So I put blue color so that it goes back down and it soothes the digestive system, and it's really helped me.
Okay, we have some chat questions. Could you read the chats also? There are interesting questions coming up there. If you can answer them straight away, then we can, connect with the whole process. They've asked for vertigo, then they've asked for point for neck pain, connecting the shoulders.
we'll go to that. Just I'll finish the front side, and when I'm showing the back side, the spine and the cervical, we'll go to vertigo and thing.
Check.
I need
Because
to,
these questions are there in the chat and they are unattended now.
I'm looking for the chat box. Okay, here.
So it's just at the bottom here. You just press chat.
Okay, I see it.
Excellent. So there is one question coming up from, just hold on. Let me see. There is a question that's come up from Angel G. I'm unmuting you. Angel Ji, I have unmuted you. Angel Anju, I have unmuted you. I think she's not here.
Okay, reading the chat, Krishna ji is asking me if there are no problems, but we massage our hands, is it fine? Yes, we are again massaging of your points are only creating a harmonizing effect. So it's good stimulation. You're getting the energy flow. You're giving the energy flow a boost. You're giving the blood flow a boost. So it's a good practice. It's basically the exercise your hands and feet need. It needs to be massaged daily.
And what is the process of massage? Could you tell us? Because
okay,
you don't know where to press in the hand. You can remove this thing and then you can show us a few more things about how to massage a hand.
So basically, massages, you can do it with your hands, just nicely massage. Okay. You can use a ring wherein you can massage all your fingers nicely. 10 times up and down, it will give it a very good stimulation. You can use this ring to press on points also. Okay, these are very easily available online and in acupressure shops. Then you can use like a roller or a wooden probe or just a pen nicely to massage. Okay, these are your front points, these are your back points nicely. Then you can just simple rubbing of your hands also. This is creating heat, generating heat. It's good.
I can read a very interesting message on the chat box. They say, please share this video in the WhatsApp group today. So you are already in demand. Watch it. Huh? People are going to really rewatch and watch it again.
Okay, I hope it helps.
You're showing the massage. I'm sorry I interrupted.
No, it's all right. So just rubbing of your hands together also is generating heat. So this is also a good stimulation. Okay, so this is very simple. I think everybody can do this. If you don't have any diagnostic probes that we use, you can just use a pen. You can use a balan. You can use anything available at home.
अच्छा एक बात बताइए मेरे दिमाग में बात चल रही थी अब जैसे हमको पता नहीं मेरे किस ऑर्गन में प्रॉब्लम है ठीक है ऐसे हो सकता है कि if I run my finger through my hand and see that हाँ यहाँ प्रॉब्लम है ये वाला क्या है मेरा ये I think there's something wrong with it. Is it possible something like diagnosis?
Yes, diagnosis is definitely possible. But again, there is an overlapping of points happening over here. So sometimes what happens, supposing someone is massaging and they find a painful point over here. So this is your heart point over here. But this is also, this point is also overlapping with some part of your digestive system, your intestines and your stomach. So again, ये heart issue है कि gas का issue है, confusion हो जाएगा.
वो तो डॉक्टर्स को भी रहता है वो तो डॉक्टर्स आके बोल के गए कि we are confused about this gas वाला part.
हाँ तो then you stimulate it. gas का issue होगा वो ठीक हो जाएगा, heart का issue होगा वो ठीक हो जाएगा. Other than that also बहुत जगह पे overlapping है तो एकदम confirm नहीं बोला जा सकता but you can zone it down or reduce. You can figure out the 2-3 areas of problems in your body by massaging and finding the painful point.
Which is the next organ we are targeting now?
The next organ, maybe we can move to the chest area now. Are there any?
Let us do the most difficult one. The hypertension. You did hypertension, right?
I did hypertension, yes.
So we did that. So we'll go to diabetes. Now, diabetes is one of the biggest diseases that everybody is wanting a solution for.
Yes. So for diabetes, you'll have to go into the organs of our lower half of the body. So I'll just put on the, I'll just share the screen. So if you see, This is the chest region. We'll come back to it later. Now this on your palm is this is the placement of the lower half of your body, the lower abdomen, basically the abdomen area. So now let me see if I have a clearer picture of this. Okay. So this is a more clearer picture of the lower half. Okay. Wherein there is no overlapping being shown right now. Okay. So if we see now, the position of our hand changes when we are seeing the lower half. We're going to start, we were initially, for the upper half of the body, we were looking at our body like this. Like this. Now for the lower half of our body, we're going to view our body like this. Okay. We're going to view it like this. Now on the right side, below the diaphragm line. So diaphragm line is the muscular layer dividing the body into upper and lower halves, into the chest and the abdomen cavity. So if we use the diaphragm line as a reference, which is this line on the wrist, can you see?
Okay.
So using this as reference, on the right side of the body, we have liver, which is one of the most important organs of our body. It is a chemical factory of our body. Okay, all the chemicals are broken apart and put together again over here. All right, also secretes a lot of digestive juices, plays a major role in all the digestive issues. In pigmentation, liver has to be treated, massaged. This area needs to be massaged. It's a large organ, you can see. Then beside the liver, more towards the left side, is the stomach. Can you see this sac-like structure? This is the stomach. So this is where you have to stimulate when you're having gastritis, acidity issues, indigestion, innumerous. Also ulcers. If you have mouth ulcers are usually a representation of what is just a 10% representation of what is happening in your stomach and in your intestine. So if you have 5 mouth ulcers, so there are a whole lot more in your stomach and intestine. So when you have mouth ulcers, you cannot forget the stomach and the intestines. You absolutely have to massage these places. Beside the stomach, we see the spleen. This plays a major role in cleaning out. It has a major role in immune system. So this is something which needs to be massaged for the immune system. It plays a major role in the lymph, wherein all your immune cells are put in and cleansed. Also, it cleanses the old blood that comes into it. So again, for anemic patients also, this is a must. You must stimulate this area. You can color red to stimulate it. A lot of people nowadays suffer from inflammation of liver and spleen, even pancreas, but more so liver. A lot of people have fatty liver. So other than just dietary changes, wherein you're not going to stop eating too rich food, you will also stimulate the liver, this area nicely. You're going to massage it nicely. You can put green color on it. You can put moong seeds, press it nicely. This
कौन सा सीड बताया आप?
moong seeds, green gram.
वो कैसे उस पे रख के उस पर टेप लगा देंगे क्या?
हाँ जी, can I just show you? I'll just show you टेप पे लगा के कुछ seeds को.
अब दिखाइए ना, आप इसको थोड़ा हटा के दिखाइए तो समझ में आएगा. और आप हमसे शेयर जरूर करिएगा. I want to give it to my group members. This PowerPoint presentation of yours.
Definitely. Okay. I'm just stopping the share for 1 minute so that I can show you. Now, this is my left hand. This is the right side of my left hand. So my liver is right here. Can you see? Should I draw it? I think I'll draw it. This area is my liver. Is it visible? I'm just turning it over.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So now I'm going to nicely massage this area. I can use my hand. So again, while using your hand, you choose however you're comfortable, whether you want to use your thumb to put pressure, you want to use your knuckle to put pressure. Okay, you can use different parts of your hand to massage nicely.
But that liver was on in both my hands. होगा खाली right में होगा, माने left में
दोनों
होगा.
में ही राइट में होगा क्योंकि इट्स अ मिरर इमेज. तो ये राइट है, ये भी ऐसे देखेंगे तो ये मेरा राइट साइड आ जाएगा, यहाँ पे आ जाएगा.
Okay. मतलब वो उसी जगह दूसरी not somewhere there.
Because when your hand changes, your right to left of the body is on the same side. It's just placed one on top of each other. When you're putting your hand in front of you, you're basically trying to imagine your body placed on it. Okay, so this is my right side, so my liver is on the right side. So this is my right side, so the liver is on the right side. Now in this hand, this is my right side, the liver will be on this side.
Oh. माने I thought it's अगर यहाँ पर है तो यहाँ पर होगा, ऐसा नहीं है, it's यहाँ पर आ जाएगा.
नहीं, it will be placed one on top of each other. Because ऐसे अगर यहाँ पे liver होता और फिर यहाँ पे होता, तो फिर liver को आप left में ढकेल दे रहे हैं, which is not possible. Okay, so just showing you, I've stuck few moong seeds on the tape. I use a transport. This is slightly waterproof, lasts longer. I'm just going to place it nicely on the point. You can use more seeds and more tape. Nicely tape it up, keep it for a few hours and keep massaging it. Okay.
मतलब हमको तो लगता है आप सब ये जितने भी जो डॉक्टर लोग का दुकान बंद करवाने वाले हैं सब दिखा के.
I just hope कि आप लोग एटलीस्ट छोटे मोटे एलिमेंट्स के लिए अब आप लोग डॉक्टर्स पे नहीं रिलाई करेंगे. अभी के टाइम पे वो लोग को तंग नहीं करेंगे, उन लोग को कोविड पेशेंट्स को देखने दीजिए अभी.
Excellent.
Okay, so going back to the presentation. So we saw the liver on the right side, the stomach slightly on the left side, the spleen beside it. Just below the liver is our gallbladder. Gallbladder stones. Many people have gallbladder stones. Now, the fact that you have gallbladder stones means that there are several more stones in your liver. So first the liver has to be worked upon, alongside the gallbladder has to be worked upon. Now we use something very interesting called cryotherapy for breaking of stones. So if you have a stone in the gallbladder, what this therapy does is basically we will locate the gallbladder region. We'll locate the point, the painful point. And in this point, we are going to give stimulation of contrast stimulation. That is, we'll give it heat and then immediately we'll give it cold. Again, we'll give it heat and again we'll give it cold. So this is basically going to expand the stone, contract it, expand the stone, contract it, and eventually break it into smaller pieces. So gallbladder stone, जैसे किडनी स्टोन्स तो यूरिनरी ट्रैक से बाहर निकल जाता है, गॉल स्टोन्स पूरा डिसॉल्व होता है. एक बार ब्रेक हो जाता है तो जो आपके डाइजेस्टिव जूसेस है वो इतने पावरफुल है कि वो उसको कंप्लीटली डिसॉल्व कर देते हैं. सो आवर मेन वर्क इज टू जस्ट ब्रेक दैट स्टोन. सो ये जो है हम लोग का गॉल ब्लैडर का पॉइंट, इसमें इसको अच्छे से हम लोग हाथ में लोकेट कर सकते हैं, इसको अच्छा से मसाज करेंगे. अभी आप हॉट एंड कोल्ड कैसे देंगे? हाउ डू यू गिव हीट एंड सी यू कैन यूज अ हॉट बैग. जैसे आप कमर में दर्द होता है तो हॉट बैग कमर में लगाते हैं, वैसे ही आप हॉट बैग पॉइंट पे लगाइए. या फिर ये हम लोग के पास जनरली ये मॉक्सिबिशन स्टिक होता है. दे कम इन डिफरेंट फॉर्म्स, छोटे भी आते स्टिकर वाले, बट दिस इज नॉट एडवाइजेबल फॉर एवरीबडी टू डू इट एट होम, नॉट विदाउट एनी गाइडेंस. सो देन व्हाट यू कैन डू इज सिंपली एक स्टील के ग्लास में गर्म पानी डाल दीजिए, वो ग्लास को आप यूज कीजिए वो एरिया को हीट करने के लिए. And to cool that area, you can either use an ice cube or you can put a metal spoon, a steel spoon into the freezer and then use it It'll stay cool for some time. Okay, so this is about gallbladder stones. Then under the stomach, we have what you were asking about. This is the pancreas, this leaf-like structure stuck under the stomach. Is it visible?
Yes, actually आपका cursor भी white है, white से white merge कर जा रहा
Sorry.
है. It's okay. So this, yeah, we can see that
The
just below the
pancreas.
just below the stomach, right?
Yes, exactly. This leaf-like structure, this slight bent leaf-like structure.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so the pancreas has two main functions. It also secretes digestive juices, and the most important function, it secretes insulin, which maintains your blood glucose, the levels of glucose in your blood. So जो उसका insulin secretion होता है pancreas का, वो इस tip पे होता है. Absolutely this tip of the pancreas. So for people suffering from diabetes and wanting to maintain their blood sugar, कभी बाहर निकल के ज्यादा खा लिए, लग रहा है sugar high हो रहा है, तो this is the point you need to locate, nicely press, stimulate. You can put a red color, you can give heat. So stimulation of this point will signal the pancreas to release more insulin into the blood, which will cut down the glucose in the blood.
Okay, I have a question from Mr. JV now. He says color therapy is complementary to acupressure or altogether different way of treatment.
No, it's complementary. Definitely, you can use it alongside. You can definitely use it separately also. But I use very basic. I like to use very basic color therapy, wherein you can use your logic. आप खुद समझ सकते हो कि कहीं पे इन्फ्लेमेशन है, आपका स्वेलिंग है, तो आप उसमें और हीट नहीं देंगे, वो और इन्फ्लेम होगा. गर्माश देंगे, वो और फूलेगा. तो आप उसको ठंडा करोगे, तो आप उस पर ब्लू दोगे. और अगर पेन भी है और इन्फ्लेमेशन भी है, तो ये तो एक तो कंफ्यूजन वाला सिचुएशन हो गया कि आप पेन के लिए हीट देना चाह रहे हो और इन्फ्लेमेशन या स्वेलिंग के लिए कोल्ड उसको कूल डाउन करना चाह रहे हो. So instead of giving color in that place, then I just do stimulation. Or you can use the green color. Green color is for harmonizing any place, or it is also just to create movement. Green is the color of wind, according to our system, according to Sujok. So to create any kind of movement, you can color green.
Excellent. So आपसे दो रिक्वेस्ट है. एक तो आप प्रेजेंटेशन शेयर करिएगा हमसे जरूर.
हाँ जी.
और दूसरा वो कलर के जो सीक्वेंस बता दीजिएगा, कौन सा कलर कैसे यूज करना है. We will share it with our people in the group so that they can continue using it more often.
Definitely.
Okay. Next, we move on to another question which is there in the chat box. If it is related, please guide. One is how to improve the kidney for a diabetic person.
Okay. Kidney is on the back side. Let's see if I have an image for it.
So it's not. We can go there later. अगर आप फिलहाल इसमें कुछ आपका कुछ बताने लायक question रह गया, तो let's first address this.
We can complete the intestines and the large intestines.
Yes. It says the stones in pancreas.
Yes, the pancreas we've discussed. For the digestive part, you will massage this entire region. And for just the diabetes part, where you want the insulin secretion to be maximized, you will massage this tip of the pancreas. Okay, you can color it red. You can put methi seeds. Have you all heard? I think everybody uses methi seeds. It helps. मेथी पानी पीते हैं ब्लड शुगर को कमाने के लिए. ओके, ग्लाइसेमिक इंडेक्स कम करता है. तो आप सीड्स का मेडिसिनल प्रॉपर्टी को, सीड्स को मेडिसिनल प्रॉपर्टी के हिसाब से भी यूज कर सकते हो. सो गैस में रिलीफ देता है मेथी, देन जीरा, सौंफ. आप वो सब डाइजेस्टिव ऑर्गन्स पे यूज कर सकते हो मसाज करके. यू कैन पुट इट देयर. So that will also give you good result. कहीं पे आपको चोट लगता है, you have arnica at home for kids, and you're not being able to apply it to the wound, you can apply it to the corresponding location of the wound on your hand and feet. It will give good results.
Excellent. Okay, now we have a question from Namita ji. This has been addressed already for dark circle. It's already been addressed. So आप वीडियो देख लीजिएगा थोड़ी देर बाद. We move on to the next topic, which is constipation. I think we are going to that organ now.
Yes, definitely. Constipation is the mother of all diseases, and our intestines are very, very important. Now you can see this is the large intestine here, and in between, starting from our stomach, this is the small intestine in between. Okay, now the various problems. Let's start by discussing constipation. For constipation, we have this stool stuck over here in the large intestine. ये क्यों होता है? Wrong eating habits, not adequate water intake, not enough secretion from the other digestive organs. तो आपको दूसरे digestive organs को भी उतना ही emphasis देना होगा, उतना ही मसाज देना होगा जितना आप large intestine को देंगे. अभी constipation में हम लोग directional massage करेंगे, which is again very helpful. So this is the appendix. Now a lot of people suffer from appendicitis. It is this little thing is the culprit. It swells up and it's very painful. Usually operation करके हटा दिया जाता है. Appendicitis is again due to constipation. Constipation होता है, उस पे भार पड़ता रहता है, इसीलिए वहाँ पे swelling आ जाता है. So for people suffering with appendix pain, you can stimulate this area. Okay. Now, this is the, I don't know, is someone drawing on the...
Is the screen sharing? Ravi, are you there?
The screen is sharing, but I think someone's drawing on the presentation.
One participant at a time.
Okay. So when we see, this is the large intestine here. This is what we have to work upon for the constipation. Now for directional massage, the intestine starts on the right side, just above our right leg. Just above our right leg is this appendix. Okay. Just above our right leg. This is the ascending colon. So then our massage starts from the appendix, going upwards. Okay. Then going across the transverse colon. Then going down the, down the descending colon. Finally, right up till the anal opening. So you have to massage, and basically you have to imagine you're pushing out the stool, right, starting from the appendix up the ascending colon, across the transverse colon, down the descending colon, and right out till the anal opening.
नम्रता जी, इनको बोल दीजिए अभी ना करे, देख के जाए प्रोग्राम, नहीं तो फिर तुरंत जाना पड़ जाएगा.
हाँ, अभी ना करेंगे. That's true. So सुबह उठ के जिन लोगों को constipation है, आप चालू हो जाइए.
क्योंकि हम देख रहे हैं सबके विंडो में सब अपना अपना हाथ दबा ही रहे हैं. मतलब कौन सा वाला ऑर्गन आज क्या करने वाला है, God knows.
I'm just going to show you the directional massage. Can I just stop the screen sharing and show it? Okay. So this is my left hand. This is my right side of the left hand. Right leg के ऊपर यहाँ पे मेरा appendicitis है. Okay. तो यहाँ से हम चालू करेंगे. You can use a pen, you can use a hand, whatever. I'm using this probe to show it. I'm going to start from the appendix area right up. This is the ascending colon. Then across the transverse colon, below the descending colon, and out between the two legs.
हाँ, ये अच्छा, ये that, oh, now I understand. वो legs वाला चक्कर अब समझ में आ रहा है. यहाँ से proper एकदम जाके वहाँ निकल रहा है, right?
हाँ जी, that is the anal opening. Okay.
Excellent. Okay, we have a hand raised. Let's take this participating question.
Yes.
Just a minute, please. ये हाथ है वनीता जी. I am unmuting you.
Hello.
हाँ जी, बेटी.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
We can.
Yeah, good evening. Actually, I just wanted to ask you in between. I joined late, actually, half an hour, 35 minutes. So I'm not able to understand the entire concept. आप इसका क्लास भी लेते हो क्या?
हाँ जी, क्लास लेते हैं.
So if it's possible for you, can you please just text me your number, because for me everything seems so Greek and Latin now. So I don't know which is hand, which is leg.
So sorry. I believe the video will be shared afterwards, and also we'll share the details at the end of the session.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah,
Right?
आप चाहे तो नंबर अपना डाल दीजिए ना नम्रता जी. तो if anybody wants to contact you, they can contact you.
I'll do so at the end of the session.
Very well.
Is that okay?
Thanks a lot.
Jesse, those who are on mobile, they can toggle their screens.
Okay.
The smaller screen can be large, and the screen they can toggle their screen there.
Very well.
And
Okay.
even on computer, they can put it side by side. It will be very easier for them.
Okay. Great.
Okay, now talking about the small intestine, which is again a very very important part. आपके जितने भी absorption issues है सब यहाँ के कारण होते हैं. जो लोग everybody people who are absolutely stick thin malnourished, आपका एक तो small intestine ठीक से काम नहीं कर रहा है, ठीक से absorb नहीं कर रहा है nutrients को. दूसरा आपका liver वो because यहाँ पे small intestine में nutrient absorption अच्छा नहीं हो रहा है, तो आपका liver वो nutrients को utilize करके आपको सही मसल और प्रोटीन नहीं दे पा रहा है. That's why you're so stick thin. So you have to work on your small intestine and your liver. You will massage this area nicely. You can color it green. Again, green we had spoken about. Green is a harmonizing color, and it is also the color of movement, the color of wind. It promotes wind. So जैसे हम लोग constipation में we are trying to push out the stool. So we can again color this entire track of large intestine green. Color भी आप कैसे करेंगे? Directional massage में करेंगे. Starting right from the appendix, going up the ascending colon, through the transverse colon, down the descending colon, and right out till between your legs. तो ये green color कर सकते हैं आप इसको अच्छे से. Okay? चूरन यूज कर सकते हैं आप लोग. चूरन पाउडर अगर आपके पास है, टेप पे लगा के उसको लार्ज इंटेस्टाइन में लगा दीजिए. One of my cousins has actually tried it. It's really worked with her.
This is all going Greek to me. I don't understand how it's possible.
You're just using the property of the thing. You're not ingesting.
ऐसे लग रहा है इसको मैजिक शो करने वाले हैं अपने हाथ के साथ. एक क्वेश्चन आया है. इस बीच में क्वेश्चन आया. What about people who get a lot of belching and farting, gas issues?
Belching and farting are basically your symptoms that your stomach, liver, your digestive system is not doing okay. It needs good stimulation. It needs good eating habits. It needs to be cleansed out properly. Belching के लिए आप stomach पे काम कर सकते हैं अच्छे से, gall bladder पे काम कर सकते हैं, and many a times आप if you start massaging somebody's points on the hands, अलग-अलग जगह से अलग-अलग जगह press करने से suddenly the person burps out or even farts. I don't know about that, but when the person is burping out from while we are pressing points which are not a part of the digestive system, means there's already so much gaseous toxin in your body that it has gone and accumulated in other portions. अब वो गैस वहां फंस के वहां भी इश्यू क्रिएट करेगा. वहां पेन हो सकता है, वहां इन्फ्लेमेशन क्रिएट कर सकता है. So your digestive system needs very good stimulation every day, and definitely a good eating, a good diet and a good lifestyle with it.
Okay, there's another question for menopause and heavy bleeding. What do you suggest?
Okay, so when we talk about the genital organs, there is an overlapping again here. This area, if I'm showing it with the cursor here, this area where you can see the rectum is, this is the exact same area, the location where your urinary bladder and your vagina and uterus is. Exactly. This is the same area. So it is overlapping. जो rectum है आपका, जो anal opening है, it is more towards the back of your body. Your urinary bladder is above, and your the female genitalia is above, in between. So आपको ये area में अच्छे से massage करना है. If you have menopause issues, आप ये area अच्छे से massage कीजिए. Alongside आप thyroid को अच्छे से massage कीजिए. Then when we go about kidney, I will talk about adrenal gland. उसको भी अच्छे से massage करना है. So basically you have to massage all the organs which are controlling your hormone secretion in your body. In menopause mein there is an imbalance in these hormones. So you have to balance that hormones by stimulating the organs releasing these hormones. So ye vaginal area mein. So when we are talking about menopause, let's talk about PCOD, polycystic ovaries, and also about heavy bleeding. So this is the area where your I'll show it on my hand also, right between the two legs. Our middle finger and our ring finger are our two legs. So right here, this is the area where your uterus and vagina and your ovaries are. So it's like a triangular shaped organ, okay, with the ovaries on the two sides. PCOD में अच्छे से ये area massage कीजिए, thyroid को massage कीजिए. You can color red if you're getting very irregular periods. You can give it heat. If there is a lot of pain during periods and very scanty flow, you can color orange or red, again denoting heat. आप heat दे रहे हो उसको, so that आपका blood flow release हो वहां से. उसको अच्छे से massage कर सकते हो. For heavy bleeding, for excessively heavy bleeding, you will color blue. आप इसी area में blue color करेंगे. नहीं तो there is another thing which I like to use. You take a blue rubber band like this, okay? You use a blue rubber band. This is your vaginal area, okay? And with the blue rubber band, you give it good stimulation. Okay, this is stimulating the vaginal area. Okay, so this will help with excessive bleeding. Then other than this, we have white discharge. Again, you stimulate the area. White discharge is sometimes also a bacterial infection. For bacterial infection, the home remedy we use is onion. So you can cut a small slice of onion, stick it on the tape and stick it here and place it on the vaginal point. Okay. Leave it for say 3-4 hours. It will do its work.
Excellent. So we have this system of polling where we take opinion from people how they like the show so far. Ravi, could you please share the poll? In the meantime, there's a question, second time she's asking, Mamta ji is asking, for fear and anxiety, which is, what is important? How do we handle that? Have we covered this part?
No, fear and anxiety, I would like to talk when I'm talking about kidney and adrenal glands. Other than that, yes, we are thinking a lot. You will also massage your head. So your head, the head area also has the pituitary and the pineal and the hypothalamus glands, which are controlling these emotions. Also your brain. So good massage of the tip of your thumb will also help. Okay.
Excellent. So we'll come to that topic as she said. एक और question था, involuntary discharge of urine when you sneeze. Would you like to address that?
Okay, that is a syncope. So this is now becoming very common, and especially it's very common in women who have undergone menopause or who have a bulky uterus which is overweighing the urinary bladder. तो इसमें आप क्या करोगे? पहले तो you have to address the issue of your cough. So you will go to your lungs, which we'll go back to later, your lung area, nicely massage so that you don't cough. And the other thing you do is you stimulate the urinary bladder. You give it harmonizing treatment. You basically give it, this is your, again, overlapped over here only, your urinary bladder. Okay, you will color it green. You can put moong seeds and nicely stimulate. Also, I will recommend also working on the kidney, which we will cover after this. Okay.
Or can we use the red color to remove the constipation along the large intestine?
Yes, you can use red color, but if you're very severely constipated, nahi to green is good enough. Green is the color of wind. It will push out the stool.
Excellent. So we move on to the next organ now.
Yes.
I hope you're enjoying, madam.
I am enjoying a lot. I don't. Let's see the poll. I don't know.
Yeah, you've got 77%. Excellent. You're doing well. You're doing well. I mean, people have said excellent, more of excellent. You have also very good and good.
All right. Thank you so much.
Great. So next we move on to the next organ.
Can I just finish off? I think on the list that you had given me, a lot of people had asked about prostate enlargement.
Yes, yes.
So this is exactly right here. So this portion is basically hanging out of the body. So we treat it. Someone's drawing on the screen again. We treat it on the skin fold between our legs over here. Is this visible? So our middle finger and ring finger are the legs. So we treat it here on the skin fold. Okay, so this is the area you need to stimulate for prostate enlargement or for infection in the prostate. You nicely stimulate it. Enlargement means there's a swelling, so you will not give it heat or red. You can give it green or you can give it blue. Blue will really help. You can place a seed and nicely press it, or you can just use your hand. Someone suffering from prostate keeps feeling uneasy the entire day. You can keep continuously massaging this area. Okay. Also talking about piles, hemorrhoids, it's the inflammation on the rectum, the anal opening. Now I just mentioned that the rectum is more towards the back of the body. So if I turn over my hand, this is the back of the body. So my anal is here. So the rectum is here. So we can nicely, you can give both sides a good massage together. Back and front both. Okay, for piles, for hemorrhoids. Now, if it's bleeding piles, I will recommend you color black or blue here to stop the bleeding immediately. Okay, and if they're non-bleeding piles, there's an inflammation over there. You can color green, so that usually piles, the inflammation is again because of constipation, because the stool is stuck inside and not being able to push out. So again, you color green to create movement and harmonize that area nicely. So it's right here, the rectum. So I think by now everybody has been able to understand that this is the head over here on our thumb, the head and neck. Our index finger and the little finger are our arms. And our middle finger and the ring finger are our legs. Can I just quickly go over the extremities? It's very simple.
Yeah, please.
So for the extremities, our arm has three parts: the upper arm, forearm, and the hand is divided by three joints: the shoulder, the elbow, and the wrist joint. So here again, see, this is my arm here. This is my left arm. So this is my left hand. So the first two fingers are my left extremities, left arm and left leg. Okay, this is my right hand. So the first two extremities here is my right arm and right leg. Okay, and over here in the left hand, the second two extremities is my right arm and right leg. And here, this is my left arm and left leg. It's too confusing, I know. So an easy way to understand is, आपका जो हाथ है ये लेफ्ट हैंड है, तो उसके जो पहले दो फिंगर्स होंगे वो उस हाथ के एक्सट्रीमिटीज होंगे, उस हाथ का आर्म और लेग होगा. तो गोइंग ओवर टू द आर्म, अभी तक समझ में आया है कि ये आर्म है, इसमें तीन रीजन है: अपर आर्म, दिस एंटायर रीजन, अपर आर्म, फोर आर्म एंड द हैंड रीजन. ओके, इफ आई जस्ट शो यू द पिक्चर ओवर हियर. Here. So can you make out? This is the shoulder region. This is the elbow region. I'm using my cursor to show it. The elbow region and the wrist region. So I've seen a lot of questions about frozen shoulder. So for frozen shoulder, you go on to the arm, and here this joint is basically your shoulder joint. Nicely press it all around. Okay, and you can give heat. Frozen shoulder means it's frozen, it's stuck. So you can, to release it, you can give heat. You can pour hot liquid into a glass and just press it on top of this. Okay, this will give it heat. This is the shoulder area. You can stimulate this point nicely, put red color, put some seeds and massage it nicely. For frozen shoulder, it is also very, very important to go to the cervical region, because the nerves are all radiating from your cervical spine down to your shoulders. So when we're going into the spine, I'll cover the cervical region also. For now, these on both your arms, left shoulder and right shoulder. Okay, the elbow joint here and the wrist joint. Okay. Now,
एक रिक्वेस्ट था आपसे, क्योंकि
हाँ
यू
जी।
आर गोइंग जस्टिफाइंग व्हाई, आप जस्टिफाई मत करिए, आप खाली बता दीजिए कहाँ दबाना है।
हो,
आप क्या कर रहे हैं ना, आप बता रहे हैं ये वाला शोल्डर है, इसको ऐसे कर, तो क्या होगा ना, आपका ये लंबा चलेगा। अभी वी ऑलरेडी क्रॉस्ड 1 hour and 24 minutes into the session.
oh, I'm so sorry. I did not realize.
No, it's okay. Don't have to be sorry. You being very kind and explaining in details, but I don't think we require it. We believe you. So wherever you say, we'll start pressing now.
I was justifying so that आप लोग के माथे में एकदम बैठ जाए, आप लोग को
बैठेगा नहीं, हम लोग का माथे में इतना कुछ डॉक्टरी घुस चुका है 15 दिन में कि अब फर्दर घुसने का जगह नहीं है इसमें।
Okay, covering another important problem in the extremities is our knee problem. So ये दो बीच के उंगलियां हम लोग के legs हैं, तो ये जो है यहाँ हम लोग बोल सकते हैं ये दोनों हम लोग के buttocks है, ये जो knuckle पे आता है buttocks है, hip pain है तो buttocks यहाँ press करेंगे. Then coming here आप देख सकते हो this fold, this is the knee joint. You massage it all around knee joint अच्छे से. People suffering from arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, swelling होता है बहुत ज़्यादा, बहुत जन के knees पे heat feel होता है swelling होके, तो उसमें please heat मत दीजिएगा, but अच्छे से press कीजिए, अच्छे से massage कीजिए. Osteoarthritis जो वहाँ fluid accumulated है, it will nicely disperse the fluid when you're pressing these 2 points. So ये middle finger और ring finger का ये बीच के जो joints हैं, this is your knees. Okay, and the joints below it are the ankle joints. A lot of you were asking for heel pain. So ये जो दो legs है, ये आपका foot area हो गया, जैसे आप इसमें भी देख सकते हो in the image. ये foot area है, तो ये regions आपके heels हैं. So you can nicely massage this. Calcarean spur, यहाँ पे calcium deposit हो रहा है, इसको अच्छे से massage कीजिए, और thyroid को अच्छे से massage कीजिए for calcarean spur. Heels में calcium deposit होता है and it's very painful.
Did we cover the stones part? Because I think the stones you had said you will take up later.
I covered gallbladder stones. I'll just cover the kidney.
Kidney.
Okay.
आप चाय मंगवा लीजिए अपने घर में।
Sorry?
आप बहुत देर से बैठे, चाय मंगवा लीजिए कुछ।
नहीं, I don't have tea. Thank you very much.
अच्छा, there is another question that's come up. I don't know how it can be sorted here. What about plantar fasciitis on the feet?
Plantar fasciitis, again, you will work upon the ankle area, the portion behind from the ankle going up your calf region. So the region is, I'll just show it on the image. So this is the region you have to work upon, this entire region. This disease, I believe, is a structural problem, wherein your posture is very, very important. Your spine is very important. So your spine also needs to get adequate stimulation. So this is the region you have to work on for your problem here on both the legs. Okay. You can massage it nicely. You can color it red. You can give heat. Okay.
There's another question that having painful, just a minute, there's a question that's come up in the chat actually. It says having painful sensation through night and problem in moving the arm in the morning.
I think this is a problem. I think she's trying, whoever's written this question is addressing to the cervical area.
Could you please raise your hand? I'll unmute you, ma'am. Rajshri Bhartiya ji. Can you please raise your hand? I'll unmute you. Ravi, can you locate her? There, she's raised her hand. I'm unmuting her. Yeah. Unmuted. Please ask. Madam, you're unmuted. Ms. Bhartiya ji, आप बोलिए, आप बोल सकती हैं, आप unmuted हैं. I think she has raised her hand, unmuted. I don't know. Anyways, you can move on then.
Okay, so let's move on to the spine. And here, this is the spinal area in this image on the back of the hand. So ये हम लोग का back of the head है. I'm just going to quickly go over it, and along with it I'll go over the problems also. The back of the head, in this portion we have the cervical vertebrae C1 to C7. So any of you suffering from cervical spondylitis, vertigo, also nicely press this. Now vertigo is of many types. If it is a cervicogenic dizziness, if it is diagnosed as cervicogenic dizziness, then you have to work on the cervical. Okay, because there is some compression of the nerve in your cervical. So you have to nicely stimulate this region on this area, these 7 vertebrae. Also for people suffering with poor eyesight and people who are continuously working on desktops and have stiff necks, this is something which needs to be massaged very well.
Okay, Rita Sharma ji, I have unmuted you. You can ask.
Hi, Namrata.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
Namrata, I have already taken some therapy from your Suju. I hope you remember, for my arm and neck pain. But
Yes.
recently, I've again started to have pain. I think due to the more of working the load, I believe. But throughout night, I have pain. The sensation is very painful, and in morning, it's very tough to move my hands. The arm area, actually, the shoulder and arm. So please suggest something. Thank you.
So Reena ji, you have to, exactly what you were talking about, you have to massage the cervical area and the shoulder and the arm areas that we just spoke about before this. They have to be nicely massaged. You can give heat because there is a stiffness, there's a tension in the body, and since you're moving your hands a lot, doing a lot of work, that is
Especially the
causing it.
fingers, the knuckles, when we move around, it's very painful, like that. Opening the hand and closing the wrist, actually.
Okay. So you work on your cervical spine, and in order to strengthen your spine, you also work on the kidney points. I will just be we'll just be doing the kidney points right now. The kidney is basically responsible for the bones. It secretes the vitamin D, which is strengthening the bones.
Thank you so much.
Correct. Okay, this is the cervical area. Can I move on? The cervical area. Below it, we have the thoracic region. Now, this is half of the thoracic region and the rest half is here. Now, when we see the hand like this, a lot of y'all have asked questions about lumbar L4, L5, lumbar issues, lumbar spondylitis. So when you divide the lower spine, that is right here in between the 2 legs, if you divide it into 3 portions, the mid portion right here where I'm massaging is the lumbar region. You nicely massage it, give it heat. आप कमर पे hot bag रखते हो, यहाँ पे heat दो, same effect देगा. Then you can use pea seeds, matar seeds जो होते हैं, 5 of them, since there are 5 vertebrae in our in the lumbar. You can put 5 of them, tape 5 of them on the tape. I'll just show you.
आपके घर में कोई बीमार होता भी है क्या?
नहीं, हम लोग के घर में कोई दवाइयाँ नहीं आती हैं. We've just, my father has been off his diabetes medicine since the past 1.5 years. And we didn't start on his hypertensive drugs also. We managed to keep him off the medicines. This is your lumbar area, 5 vertebrae, so 5 seeds. You can nicely place it here and press it. Okay, for all of you facing lower back pain, lumbar spondylitis, this is the region. Then right below the lumbar, we have the sacrum and the coccyx. The coccyx is your tailbone. बहुत जन को वहां पे दर्द होता है. So stimulation of this area again nicely. Okay, now somewhere here, right here in these 2, these are our kidneys. Can you see these kidneys below the rib cage.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
There
So
is
how,
a little bit, yeah.
so how do you locate it? These two are your legs. Now, if you slide your fingers up over here, you will find two depressions over here. Okay. You will find two parallel depressions. These are your kidneys. Very, very important for anemic patients because they secrete, they help in secretion of red blood cells. Then vitamin D for the calcium for your bones. Then right above the kidneys are the adrenal glands. These glands are very important. They secrete a lot of your hormones, your sex hormones. Also, it also secretes, it is also responsible for the for your response to stimulus. Like सामने कुछ होता है, कुछ हादसा हो जाता है, and some people just suddenly freeze. So this is what you have to stimulate for them to rectify their fight, fright, or flight response. Whether they need to fight in the situation, whether they need to run away, so that they can decide that. So this is your kidney. So for high blood pressure also, kidney also needs to be massaged well. Okay. I think we just left the chest region. Are there any questions or can I just finish off with the chest region?
No, please continue. There are no questions coming in for this. Anybody who wants to ask question, please raise your hand.
Okay. So we are just missed on.
Priyanka ji, raise your hand. Sorry, I'm interrupting. Hand raise hua hai. Let's interact. Get them into interaction. Priyanka ji, you're here.
Yes. Hello. Yeah. While on the spinal cord, I wanted to ask about sciatica pain, which is on the right side of the body.
Okay, sciatica pain is the sciatic nerve which is radiating from your lower spine and down onto the legs. So again, your lower spine needs good stimulation. Your posture has to be corrected, and you can nicely stimulate your legs, both your legs, the middle finger and the ring finger, nicely massage it. And your lower spine. Your lower spine is very important for sciatica.
Sciatica was a very important question. I hope it's addressed.
Yes, sir. Can you just show it on the diagram once again, please, with the back diagram, the back side of the.
Yeah.
Can you just
So
point
you
it
just have
out,
to stimulate this entire lower spine, the lumbar and the sacrum and coccyx region, because this is where your nerve is radiating from, and then going down onto your foot. Now, sciatica pain is usually either on the side of your feet or on the back. It radiates along the calves or along the sides of your feet. So if it is along the side of your feet, you will go to the side of the legs like this right here.
Okay.
Sides. And if it is on the back of your leg, then you will go here. This is the back of your leg. So this is your calf area. So this line here.
Okay. And generally for some people, it is on the right side of the body or on the left. So accordingly, we choose the hand on which it is to be done.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay, this question, there was a question for this kidney stone. Have you answered that?
Okay, kidney stone, again, just like the gallbladder stone, we can give it hot and cold contraction. So we can give it heat on each of the kidneys. If you know which kidney has a stone, if you have the report in front of you, then you can do it on that specific kidney, right or left. You can give heat, and then you can give cold compress, again heat, and then again cold compress. You repeat it 2-3 times. It will help in breaking the stone. And if not, just good massage of the kidneys. Here, good massage of the kidneys. And red color on the kidneys. You can put kidney beans. You can use rajma seeds over here. You can place the rajma seeds on the depression and press them nicely. Okay. This will also help with all kidney ailments, with kidney stones also.
Okay, somebody is not able to find. Well, you have to find it, look for it. Okay, we are already 1 hour 40 minutes into the session. So before we wrap up, what do you want to address? Any particular thing which we missed out on? If you have questions, please raise your hand because we're going to wrap up soon.
I think the lung is very important.
Okay, let's go to the lung straight away now. Let's move to the lung.
I've come to the lung right here in the image. You can see that this is the lifeline, and along the lifeline we've made the diaphragm line over here, this black line. So this is where your lung is. Again, if you place your hand in front of you, this is the upper body. So we are placing a hand right like this. This is my right side, this is my left side. So this is my right lung over here. This is my left lung over here. Now, what all issues do we face? We have cold and cough. We can nicely massage, directional massage. If you want to throw out the mucus, you will push it up outwards. If someone is having breathlessness, if they are having breathing issues, wherein there is no mucus in the lung, then the direction will be from up to down, inwards. You will give it more wind inside. You will give the stimulation downwards. Okay, you can see the heart right in between the two lungs, bent slightly towards the left side. So it's right here in between. So you can see it is overlapping some part of the digestive system. So यहाँ पे किसी को दर्द हो, so जरूरी नहीं कि heart problem है, gas का problem भी हो सकता है.
Great. And what about asthma?
Asthma is again the inflammation of your airways. So again, you can nicely work on these in this pathway nicely. If there is a lot of mucus, a lot of congestion, then you push it outwards. You can give heat in this area. This area, heat works wonders. You can either place, you can either give heat using a hot bag, or you can put it by pouring hot water into a glass, or you can do any home remedy. जो हम लोग काढ़ा वगैरह पीते हैं, mustard paste बनाते हैं honey के साथ. You can just apply it all over the chest region. This will also help. Or you can just simply tulsi पत्ता लेके टेप पे चिपका के उसको यहाँ चिपका दीजिए. That will also work wonders.
Okay, great. Any hands raised, please, because we are going to wind up soon. I don't see any hands raised, so there are no questions left to be answered. In the chat box, yeah, there is one hand already there. I can see it. Bhartiya ji, I'm unmuting you. Kardiya ji, बोलिए. आपका unmute हो क्यों नहीं रहा? हो गया शायद, नहीं हुआ. पता नहीं क्यों नहीं हो रहा ये. Can you please help unmute, Bhartiya ji? उनका hand raise किया हुआ है. Just unmute her ना. हाँ. और कुछ अपना और कोई टॉपिक रहेगा मैडम?
नहीं, I don't think so. I think we've been able to cover.
अब आप फिलहाल अपना नंबर डालिए पहले उसमें. ग्रुप में नंबर डालिए.
चैट में डाल दूं?
हाँ जी, प्लीज डालिए.
Okay.
We are not able to unmute you, ma'am. Bhartiya ma'am. She's unmuted. Okay, unmuted. हाँ जी. आप unmuted है मैडम, पूछिए. राजश्री भरतिया जी आप पूछ सकते हैं. I think she's not asking anything. I don't know. Anyways, let's move then. आप क्या आप नंबर डाल दीजिए प्लीज.
हाँ जी, मैं चैट खोलने का कोशिश कर रही हूँ.
आपने वर्टिगो कवर किया था क्या?
हाँ जी, vertigo, cervical spine, cervicogenic dizziness. Also, some forms of vertigo is again due to internal ear infection, internal ear nerve compression. So again, you have to work on the ear also.
अच्छा, दूसरा ये कितना टाइम करना होता है? आपने जहाँ मसाज करने को बताया, हम तो सारा दिन करते रह जाएंगे.
सारा दिन कर सकते हैं. There is no adverse effect to it, क्योंकि आप हार्मोनाइज कर रहे हैं. आप एनर्जी बढ़ा घटा नहीं रहे, आप उसको हार्मोनाइज कर रहे हैं. बट अगर आपको अच्छा स्टिम्युलेशन देना है, सपोजिंग यूर इन लॉट ऑफ पेन, आप पॉइंट को लोकेट करते हैं, यू गिव इट 10 minutes ऑफ गुड स्टिम्युलेशन एंड यू लेट इट बी. और ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि पहले ही आप जो मसाज चालू करो एकदम जोर से चालू करो. यू स्टार्ट विथ स्लाइट प्रेशर. when you're unable to locate the very painful point, then you add on a little pressure. Don't straight away go and absolutely poke yourself, because then there will be a local pain over there. You won't not be able to put any seed or be able to massage that area for too long.
Good. There are people asking for your number again and again because they want to learn Sujok from you.
I am trying to open the chat box.
Tell me, let me write. Let me do it.
The number is 9836
9836
31 5035.
5035. Okay. 9836 31 5035. 9836 315035. That's her number. You can straight away learn from her. That's it. Good. Okay. Now, any wind-up question that you would like to give or say or mention or whatever you want to say? It's your platform.
We've covered up everything. I hope I've been able to give you as much as
ये एक्चुअली क्या है ना, आपका जो सेशन था, हम सोचे थे कि आप बता देंगे, ऐसे ऐसे करना हम कर देंगे. आप इतना समझ में आ गया फाइनली हमको कि आपका ये सारा का सारा जो शरीर यहीं पर है हमारा.
हाँ, तो आप अच्छे से हाथ को ही अच्छे से मसाज कर दीजिए और पैर को भी.
But you've done a wonderful job. Actually, you've done a wonderful job. Thank you so much. And I hope you get more and more people coming to you and calling you up. Yeah, there is one last question. Please ask. Let me unmute you. Please put your thing on. आप हाथ खड़ा कर दीजिए अपना. आप दिख नहीं रहे मेरे को. Anyways, आप question पूछ लीजिए. आप chat में पूछ लीजिए.
Okay, the question I believe is please give a very good point for insomnia. Okay,
Yes.
so for insomnia, I'll mention that all your tips are basically your head. So you will color all of them blue. Okay. And other than that, a very, very important point for insomnia is the pineal gland, which is located right here under the nail. Okay. So you can color this red and you can color the tips blue, say an hour or so before going to bed. So whenever you're putting color, it needs some amount of light. Mostly, it's most beneficial in daylight, but for nighttime you cannot give it daylight. So you use artificial lighting. It will work just as good.
अच्छा, एक question है, how long to apply color?
Color, I will recommend say around 2 to 3 hours is sufficient. If you have a tendency where your BP keeps fluctuating, then I will recommend you don't use color.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, Namrata ji. You were just wonderful, and you actually gave. Yeah. You'll get the recording. So thank you so much for being here. You've given us an insight into a parallel way of curing ourselves, and actually now I want to learn this therapy from you. If you start an online session, I want to enroll too. Thank you, Ravi, for being here. And thank you, all of you.
Thank you, Jesse. Thank you, Namrata.
Thank you so much. This was really a wonderful session. Thank you.
Yeah, it may have been different for you also. You must have enjoyed interacting with so many questions.
This is the first time I've done it online. So it's been really nice. Thank you so much.
Next time you can use the whiteboard and you can elaborate more.
Whiteboard? Yeah,
No,
maybe.
whiteboard is on the screen itself there. You can use that option.
Okay.
Namrata ji, एक बात आपसे पूछनी थी खाली, आप उसका शेयर कर दीजिएगा जो आप आज वो दिए थे ना PPT, the colors, the usage of colors, what is the intensity and कैसे that thing एक formula दे दीजिएगा, हम लोग will share it.
All right, I will do that.
And thank you Seema ji for getting me to her. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.